Welcome back, my dear students. This chapter is about the motives, and let me share the screen first so that we can work on it and we can understand what's going on. Okay, let me go from the start itself and see here what we have here. So, what is the motivation? The motivation are the forces within the individual that outcomes for the level and direction and persistence of efforts expended at work. Rewards is a work outcome of a positive value to the individuals as well. So those two things, the motivations and rewards. But we were talking about the rewards theories. We will talk about the reward theories. Reward, whatever, even if there is a reward, it has to be based on physiological and psychological needs of a person, and that the manager himself must know that his own employees having things to be satisfied. They need to satisfy their needs. And so he must be familiar with this and must have emotion intelligence that will let him know how his employees are thinking and what is there to motivate them to do the work or do the job. We have been talking about the hierarchy of needs for theory for Maslow before, and we said that Maslow theory is classifying the needs of human into five categories. The physiological needs, the safety needs, the social needs, esteems, and self-actualization needs. Actually, he divided them into five categories. And we move from there into that. Maslow said that you cannot satisfy any level until to satisfy the X or the preceding level. So you cannot move to a further um, upper level. Like as example, you cannot move from the physiological needs to the safety needs until you satisfy first the physiological needs. And actually, after that, they discovered that this is not true because the person is moving on between the five levels of the hierarchy of needs without satisfying one level to go to the upper one. No need for this. So I'm eating and drinking and getting married and going this and having shelter and have clothes. In the same time, I'm doing my esteem. I'm trying to recognize my esteem, and I'm closing the door on myself. I'm looking for the safety. I'm looking for the social needs. I'm looking for the self-actualization needs. I'm doing all this together. The other things is that those things differ in their own importance from another person to another person. I mean, like physiological needs, it may be very important to some people, but if for other people, yes, it's a survival need and everything. But didn't you try as example when you are very angry on where you may have a trouble with someone, you feel that you don't want to eat? Yeah. How about the people who go on strikes and they stop food because they have some principles? As example, in jail, and they go for strike, they won't eat. So yes, this for the majority of the people, Maslow's pyramid is working very well, but still we have some exceptions from those these rules and the law and the pyramids of needs. Okay. Let's go now to something newly, and we will know about opportunities for satisfaction in Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. Uh, like an example here now, let us see the psychological needs, the rest and refreshment break, physical comfort. This when we apply it in work. When we apply it in work, it will switch into these points. From these points, which Maslow said, then we can switch it as a management to these needs. Okay, so it comes as example. The physiological needs come at the bottom of the Maslow's pyramid. So, but what we use it here, we use it to give the laborers or the workers refreshment break, physical comfort when they are doing the job, no hazard, nothing, reasonable work hours. They shouldn't work for stress hours or too much hours. No, they should work regular hours. So this is how to satisfy the physiological needs for the people who are working in organization. And any manager should know about these points. Second thing is the satisfy safety needs. How will I apply these needs in organization? Like this. I will give them safe working conditions. I let them work in safe conditions. I will give them job security, like they won't feel that they will be dismissed in any moment. And I will give them compensations and benefits at the way they are working. So, like this, they will be feeling safety. Third thing is the social needs. How will I satisfy the social needs in any organization? How will I satisfy it? And if I'm an employer and I know those my employees, how will I satisfy their social needs? By the following: making a friendly co-working means all people like working, not like enemies, no hatred, no rage, no anger. All the people are very good, no offensive behave. They are all with a sympathy and they are working with each other in a good way and good manner. Interaction with customers, interaction with customers also. So make them interacting with the customers always, not to be isolated from the environment around them. Pleasant supervisor. If their supervisor is nice, then this is also one of the points which will satisfy the social needs for these workers. Okay, as long as we said this blue are the lower needs, we call them the lower needs. Let's go to the higher needs. The higher needs is steam. How will you make them have the satisfy the steam needs in them? Responsibility of an important job, make them feel responsible. Promotions to higher stated job, if they give them promotion for high jobs, praise their work always whenever they do something. Oh, you did a very good job as a manager. You did a very good job to them, to your employees, so that you satisfied in this case their esteem needs. How about the last one, which is self actualization needs? And those two, by the way, are higher order needs. Those three are lower order needs, lower order needs, and those two are higher order needs. So, self actualization will happen through a work that you will create for them as a manager. You will create for them a challenging environment of work. You will help them to participate in decision making. Don't say as a manager, no, decision making is my own place and my own specialization. It's not of you guys. No, they must participate with you in taking decisions. And the autonomy and the job flexibility as well. Make the job very flexible for them, like whatever. Don't be very rigid in assigning the duties on them, and so on. So those are the points which we'll talk about. The we'll move on now to another theory about the motivation, very important, which is two factors theory. The two factors theory, and this is very important. The It was developed by Friedrich Herzberg. Is known as Herzberg is known as Herzberg. We have two kinds of factors: hygiene factors and satisfier factors. The hygiene factors and the satisfier factors. What are the hygiene factors? Elements of the job context, sources of job dissatisfaction, what make you dissatisfied on job. So those are the hygiene factors. How about the satisfier factors? Elements of job contents and sources of job dissatisfaction and motivation. Can we go in details for this more and check now about maybe the model will show more and more. It's clear here on the model itself. So Herzberg two factors theory show us the job dissatisfaction and job dissatisfaction. Uh, and he said we have two principal factors. We have hygiene factors and we have satisfier factors. So improving the hygiene factors will decrease job dissatisfaction. The people will will be satisfied as long as you improve the hygiene factors. What are the hygiene factors? The working conditions, illumination, ventilation, lighting, all this. Co-worker relationship between all of them. They are friendly. It's a friendly atmosphere, a friendly climate of inside the organization, or is it enmity? Or so as long as it's a friendly one, that's fine. Then they will be satisfied. They will have job satisfaction. And okay, policies and rules. This is also a point. The policy and rules. If it is too much and too much rules and this and that, people will start to be dissatisfied. Supervisor quality. If the supervisor is good with the employees and he's supervising in a very good manner, professional and at the same time kind, with sympathy to the employees, then there will be a job satisfaction. And the opposite, if he was not. Wages, salaries, all this, of course, if the wages are not good, there will be a job dissatisfaction. That's true. So those are, we call them the hygiene factors. Those group, we call them the hygiene factors. Whereas the other factors influence satisfier, those ones, okay, the improving the satisfier increases job satisfaction as well. Okay, this will increase the job satisfaction. Like what? Achievements. When they achieve more, they will be more satisfied. Recognition. When they recognize more their jobs and their tasks and everything, they will be more satisfied. Nothing, no, nothing ambiguity. Everything is clear. Responsibility. The way they are responsible. Work itself, the work conditions, all this, advancements, and personal growth. If the job will help the person to grow and be promoted, then he will have a self satisfaction. So, this is the most important parts of the theory uh, of, uh, of, uh, of Herzberg. So, today we talk about actually, we talk about two theories. The first theory is we talk about the Abraham Maslow's theory, and we talk about Abraham Maslow before when we were talking about the motivations. And the second theory is for Frederick Herzberg, and we have the hygiene factors and the motivating factors. Till I see you in the next lecture, please. Thank you so much. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and have a very, very good night.